Goodwill brings to you the weekly share market update dated the 3rd of March 2023. Talking about the corporate segment, we have NCC shares rose 3% on June 2nd as analysts are optimistic about the current order book of the company. The current order book provides strong visibility, which will drive approximately 18% top-line CAGR over financial year 2023 to 2025, along with margins improvement. NCC bagged new orders aggregating 2,088 rupees crore in May 2023. Out of which the building division has signed agreements for orders amounting 1,668 rupees crore, and the water division secured order for 420 rupees crore. These orders are received from state government agencies and does not include any internal orders, the company had said in an exchange filing on June 1st. Aditya Birla Capital on June 1st announced that its board has approved preferential issuance of 1,250 rupees crore to its promoter and promoter group entity out of the total approved equity fundraising of up to 3,000 rupees crore. The funds raised are planned to be used for augmenting the capital base, improving the solvency margin and leverage ratio, meeting the growth and funding requirements and making investments in one or more subsidiaries associates. Joint ventures of the company engaged in certain businesses and technology, IT infrastructure, and digital offering platforms. Shares of Bajaj Auto extended gains from the previous session and climbed to a 52-week high in early trade on June 2nd. This comes on the back of an upbeat sentiment for the stock after the two-wheeler company posted a rise in total sales during May. However, exports still remained under pressure and were down 23% at 126,747 units against 163,560 units on a year-on-year basis. Bajaj Auto reported a consolidated net profit of 1,704.74 rupees crore for the quarter, ended March, indicating an increase of 11.7% compared to 1,526.16 rupees crore during the corresponding quarter of the previous fiscal. Paras Defense and Space Technologies share price rose 7% in the early trade on June 2nd as the company entered into a joint venture agreement with an Israeli company. Company has entered into a joint venture agreement with Controp Precision Technologies to manufacture, install and provide logistics and after-sale support, etc., in the electro-optic infrared field in keeping with Make in India initiative. Shares of Laurus Labs rose 4.4% to 345 rupees in Thursday's intraday trade on BSE after the company announced that it has signed definitive agreements to acquire an additional stake of 7.24% in Immunoadoptive Cell Therapy Private Limited, an advanced cell and gene therapy company for a cash consideration of 80 rupees crore. Additionally, some promoters and senior management of Laurus Labs would also acquire in ImmunoACT a 0.54% stake and hold above 44,044 to make an move towards 44,200 secondary purchases, then 44,500 levels. The government of India, on the downside support, is expecting its 9,750 and 43,500 stake in the country's largest coal mining company on June 1st and June 2nd. It also has an option to additionally sell another 9.24 crore shares in the company in case the oversubscription option is exercised. GTL is partnering with Quantron AG, a German e-mobility major, to establish a joint venture to address the high-potential fleet management market. The fleet management market is valued at around $70 billion or 5.8 rupees lakh crore by 2032. By focusing on zero-emission transport, the JV aims to offer OEM-agnostic mobility as a service, MaaS, solutions, addressing efficiency and digitalization challenges. While ending fiscal year 2023 with higher profits and revenue, Adani Ports on Tuesday announced its guidance for the fiscal year 2023-24. The Adani Group-backed ports flagship firm expects revenue to reach up to 25,000 Indian rupees crore in fiscal year 2024, while EBITDA is expected at 15,000 Indian rupees crore. The company plans to achieve up to 390 MMT cargo volumes and reduce its net debt to 2.5 times. It needs to be noted that two of Adani ports, Mundra and Krishnapatnam, are featured in the top 10 ports of India for their annual cargo volumes. Also, Mundra continues to be the largest commercial port of India with cargo volumes of 155 MMT. 150 MMT achieved in record 355 days, vs 365 days in fiscal year 2022. Promoters of Kalpataru Projects International Limited, earlier known as Kalpataru Power Transmission, divested 6% of their stake in the firm for 468 rupees crore through open market transactions. According to the bulk deal data available with the BSE, Muno sold 73.24 lakh shares, Kalpataru Constructions disposed of 10 lakh shares and Kalpataru Viniog offloaded 13.10 lakh shares, amounting to a 5.9% stake in KPIL. Post this latest transaction, the combined shareholding of the promoter and promoter group entities has reduced to 41.31% from 47.24% as per March 2023, equity in KPIL. The Board of Directors of Coal India approved an 8% hike in non-coking, or thermal, coal prices with effect from May 31, 2023. Coal India is expecting to earn an incremental revenue of 2,703 rupees crore for the balance period of the financial year 2023-24 following the hike in prices. CIL as a whole has been able to sustain a strong financial bottom line so far. But only some of the CIL's arms are achieving profits, while others, especially Eastern and Western Coalfields Limited, Bharat Coking Coal, are feeling the financial pinch and may not be able to finance their future projects unless there is adequate compensation. Electrotherm Limited in weekly time frame is trading around 98.2 points with a change of 49.24%, and is trading with a net volume of around 2.498 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 67.5, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 75.62. Nucleus Software Limited in weekly time frame is trading around 1140 points with a change of 40.94%, and is trading with a net volume of around 6.6 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 702.75. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 87.42. V2 Retail Limited in weekly time frame is trading around 104 points with a change of 35%, and is trading with a net volume of around 1.89 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 83.15. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 60.17. The Nifty 50 continued its range-bound action for yet another session and closed with moderate gains on June 2, snapping two-day losses and forming an inside bar kind of candlestick pattern on the daily charts. The index largely traded positive for a major part of the session barring a small dip in the morning. It settled at 18,534, up 46 points after hitting an intraday high of 18,574, and low of 18,478, while on the weekly scale, there was a bearish candlestick pattern formation but continued higher highs formation for the 10th consecutive week, which is a positive sign. The Nifty 50 managed to get back above the 18,500 mark amid volatility, which is expected to remain crucial for further market direction in the coming days. If the index holds the same, then it may approach 18,600 to 18,700 levels again, whereas 18,400 to 18,300 is likely to act as a support. Bank Nifty has also seen a similar kind of range-bound trend and formed an inside bar kind of pattern on the daily charts. The index rose 148 points to 43,938, making lower highs formation for the third straight session. The index has formed a bearish candlestick pattern with upper and lower shadows on the weekly scale, after closing 0.18% down. Bank Nifty has to cross and hold above 44,044 to make an up move towards 44,250 levels, then 44,500 levels, whereas on the downside support is expected at 43,750 and 43,500 levels. You can contact us from the details mentioned on the screen via a call, WhatsApp, or email. Thank you for listening the video to the end. Please do like, share, and subscribe the video for the latest updates in the market.